Today, we're covering AI for breast cancer treatment and more specifically, how it's being personalized. There's a recent paper out called Multimodal AI for Comprehensive Breast Cancer Prognostication, and while the title is a bit of a mouthful, the ideas behind it are nothing short of groundbreaking. In essence, we're looking at an AI tool that could fundamentally change how doctors assess risk and customize treatment plans for breast cancer patients. Sounds ambitious, but stay with me. I'll break it down. So, before we get into what this AI can do, let's take a look at what tools doctors are using now to evaluate breast cancer risk. One of the primary tools is a genomic test known as Oncotype DX, which looks at certain genes in the tumor to estimate the likelihood of the cancer returning. While it's helpful, there are some limitations. For one, it's pricey, and it only works for certain types of breast cancer. Even within those types, the accuracy is still not perfect. So you can see why there's room and a real need for improvement, and this is exactly where AI enters the scene. The AI model in this study, known as Kestrel, takes things a step further. Instead of focusing only on genetic data, Kestrel analyzes images of the tumor and identifies patterns within those cells. It's like having a super-powered second opinion trained on millions of cancer cell images to spot things that even the most skilled doctors might miss. And it doesn't stop at images. It also incorporates critical clinical data, such as tumor size and hormone receptor status. Combining all of this information allows Kestrel to make highly detailed predictions about the likelihood of the cancer returning. The real test, of course, is how this AI performs in the real world. The researchers tested it on a massive patient pool, over 8,000 patients from 7 different countries. That's global, large-scale research, and the results were remarkable. Kestrel's predictions were significantly more accurate than Oncotype DX, especially for patients with aggressive types of breast cancer, like triple-negative and HER2-positive breast cancers. These are cases where current tools are lacking, so having a more precise method for assessing risk could be transformative for treatment decisions. Now, you might wonder, how do researchers measure the accuracy of an AI like this? They use something called the concordance index, which essentially shows how well the test differentiates between high-risk and low-risk patients. Kestrel scored higher than Oncotype DX on this index, which indicates a much more accurate risk assessment. This matters a lot in treatment planning. With a clearer understanding of each patient's risk, doctors can make more informed choices, possibly helping patients avoid unnecessary treatments like chemotherapy when it's not needed. One fascinating part of this AI technology is its potential for earlier risk assessment. Oncotype DX usually requires a surgical sample, but because Kestrel works with images, it could theoretically analyze biopsy samples before surgery even happens. Imagine knowing your risk profile at that stage. It could give both patients and doctors valuable time to plan treatment with much more precision. Plus, Kestrel doesn't consume tissue samples, meaning those can be used for additional tests if necessary, making it both efficient and resource-conscious. Of course, as with any new technology, there are still challenges. We need to ensure this AI works reliably for all patients, regardless of age, background, or cancer type. Then there's the black box issue. Understanding exactly how the AI reaches its conclusions. Transparency is critical in healthcare, so researchers are working to make these models more interpretable. They're also being cautious with the data used to train the AI to avoid any potential biases. It's a lot to tackle, but the potential impact makes it worth the effort. If this works, we're looking at a future where AI could genuinely personalize cancer care, offering better outcomes for so many patients. This has been an eye-opening journey, and it's incredible to witness how AI might tackle something as complex as breast cancer. Thanks for joining me on the deep dive, and to everyone listening, I hope this has sparked your curiosity. Stay tuned, because developments in AI and healthcare are unfolding fast. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. See you next time.